Okay, let's talk about meats and amino acids. So a lot of my clients ask me initially, where do I get my protein from if you want me to eat a fruitarian or vegan diet? Now, yes, we need amino acids. Of course, we need amino acids, but we only need 3 or 4 amino acids at any given time. We can get those from fruits and vegetables and beans, legumes, like the apes do. They get their amino acids from roaming the forest. They eat a small bird occasionally, or a grasshopper, or a bird's eggs. But this kind of protein is about 3% of their diet. We're talking about wild apes. We're not talking about apes in captivity or apes that are socialized by humans. We're talking about wild apes. 3% of their diet is meat. Now, there may be documentaries that portray chimpanzees going to war and killing each other and eating each other. That is the exception. And apes typically do not go to war with each other, with other groups. They actually try to form alliances. And that's a topic for another video. So let's talk about amino acids. Amino acids is really important, of course, for us. There are 21 essential amino acids that the body can't produce by itself. It needs it from outside sources. So the 3 or 4 that we need at any given moment, we can get from fruits and vegetables. If we eat a complex protein, like a steak, which has 21 amino acids, then we take the 3 or 4 we need from that steak, and then the other 17 amino acids start rotting in our intestines because we can't actually digest them. So our intestines look like, when you eat a lot of meat, the meat starts rotting in your intestines, and it looks a little bit like roadkill in there. The meat starts to putrefy. So when I start detoxing meat eaters, in the first couple of weeks, they typically unload a lot of fecal matter that really resembles roadkill. It's not pretty, it stinks, but better out than in. And especially those meat eaters, they start loving the fruit protocol. They love it because that's what they've really been craving this whole time, and not meat. I hope this makes sense. Try it out, eat more fruit, eat less meat, see how your body feels. And also, some meat eaters seem to think that they thrive on meat, that meat makes them feel better. Let me address that really quick. First of all, when animals get slaughtered, they are very fearful. They know what's coming. I would invite you to go to a slaughterhouse and see for yourself. I did that when I was 16, and I turned vegetarian on the spot. And that was a nice slaughterhouse. It was in a village in Germany. It wasn't one of those high throughput factory farm slaughterhouses. It was a little one, a small one, but still the anxiety there is palpable. The animals, they know what's coming and they're all afraid. It was horrible. Just one look into, there were only 8 cows there waiting to be slaughtered, but just a look in their eyes and I turned vegetarian. If you still like meat, yeah, go check out a slaughterhouse and see for yourself. And also meat, when the animals are slaughtered, there's a lot of adrenaline going through their body because they're afraid, they're scared. That adrenaline goes into the flesh, into the meat, and that's what humans end up eating. So there's adrenaline in the meat, which makes people feel good for a moment. It gives them energy. There's also neurotransmitters that also makes people feel good. Now, if you're on a healthy diet and you're eating like you're designed to eat, you don't need those things. You don't need adrenaline from dying cattle or neurotransmitters. You can get neurotransmitters in other ways, and you don't need adrenaline at all. Your adrenals will be healthy and produce everything you need to have energy throughout the day. I hope this makes sense, and I hope you're having a great day. Let me know what you think about this.